What if death is not inevitable? For all of history, humanity has lived with the certainty of mortality. Empires fall, stars die, and even the universe itself is winding down. But deep in the oceans, a tiny creature has shattered this rule. A creature that does not age. A creature that can live forever. And scientists are beginning to wonder if its immortality is not a miracle, but a warning. What is the immortal creature? It is called Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. Barely the size of a fingernail, it drifts unnoticed in the seas. And yet it possesses a secret no human has ever mastered: biological immortality. When injured, stressed, or old, this jellyfish can do something astonishing. Instead of dying, it reverts its cells back to youth, transforming into a younger stage of life. It resets its own body, again and again, escaping death indefinitely. But what happens if immortality spreads beyond the oceans? How does it defy the laws of life? Every living thing follows a path: birth, growth, aging, and death. Aging, senescence, is built into our DNA, a gradual breakdown of cells that no organism escapes. Except this one. The immortal jellyfish rewrites the code. Its cells transform into younger versions, like rewinding the tape of life. In theory, it could repeat this cycle forever. But if immortality is possible for a jellyfish, why not for us? What dangers come with eternal life? At first, immortality seems like a dream. No death, no decay, no end. But nature does not give gifts without price. What would happen if humans lived forever? Would overpopulation spiral out of control? Would societies stagnate, ruled by leaders who never die? Would immortality become a weapon of power, hoarded by the rich, denied to the poor? Perhaps death exists not as a curse, but as a balance. And removing it could unravel the world. Could immortality be a pathway for disease? Immortality does not mean invulnerability. The jellyfish can still be eaten, infected, or destroyed. But its ability to endlessly regenerate may carry hidden risks. What if such biology allowed viruses or cancers to also persist forever inside it? What if immortality creates new forms of unstoppable diseases, ones that could spread if humanity ever tampered with its code? Scientists fear not just what immortality could give us, but what it could unleash. Is this creature truly immortal, or just patient? Immortal in biology does not mean indestructible. The jellyfish can still be killed by predators, accidents, or starvation. Its immortality is conditional, dependent on survival. Yet even with this limitation, it challenges everything we know about life. If even one species can escape aging, it proves death is not a universal law, only an obstacle yet to be conquered. And that knowledge alone could reshape human destiny. Could immortality already be in our DNA? What if the secret of eternal youth is not foreign, but hidden within us? Our cells already contain the ability to heal, to repair, to divide. What if immortality is simply a switch, one the jellyfish has flipped, but we have forgotten? If scientists discover that switch, humanity could live forever. But should we? Why do scientists fear immortality research? Because knowledge is never neutral. The power to stop death would change civilization overnight. Economies built on generational change would collapse. Religions promising eternal life would face crisis. Wars could erupt over access to the technology. And once unlocked, immortality could never be undone. One discovery could doom us to a future we are not prepared to face. Could immortality trap us? What if death is not an enemy, but a release? What if immortality means living forever, in a world that decays, in a universe that grows cold, in a body that carries endless memories but no escape? Perhaps immortality is not a gift at all. Perhaps it is a prison. What lessons does the immortal jellyfish hold? This tiny creature drifts silently in the ocean, oblivious to the fears and hopes it inspires. It is not trying to change the world. It is simply surviving, as it has for millions of years. But its existence forces us to confront a truth: death is not absolute. Life has found a loophole. And if nature can break the rule of mortality once, it can do so again. Should humanity chase immortality, or run from it? If we unlock the jellyfish's secret, we may conquer aging. We may live centuries, even millennia. But what kind of world would that be? Would it be a paradise of endless exploration, or a nightmare of endless suffering? Would we become gods, or prisoners of eternity? And so the question remains, the creature that can live forever exists. But immortality may be far more dangerous than death. Perhaps scientists fear it not because it is impossible, but because they know it is possible. And if humanity chooses to follow the jellyfish into eternity, we may gain the power to live forever, only to discover that some endings are necessary.